Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Okay, I was just listening to my video that just came out tonight on July 22nd. It's titled Show Them Your Teeth and Win, Destroying Narcissists. And I realized a lot of you may not realize how easy it actually is to get a narcissist never, ever to contact you or mess with you or screw with you ever again. So the problem with most people that deal with narcissists is that you're empaths, you're light workers, or by the way, it's okay to say light worker. When I made that video about light workers, about how the definition was changed from light warriors to light workers, it was done to weaken you. So meaning that, oh, I'm not a warrior. In fact, you don't even realize that I'm just a nice empath. I'm this pushover. So the actual definition, or meaning I should say, is light warrior. So it's totally okay to say light worker as long as you understand that we're actually warriors and we can bite, we can fight back for sure. And the reason why narcissists twisted the meaning of that is so you wouldn't have any clue that you're an actual fighter, that you're actually a lot stronger than they are. They don't want you to know that. So what you have to understand is your entire lifetime, from a very young age in childhood, you were brainwashed to believe this limited mentality of duality of, well, you're either an empath or you're a narcissist. You're either nice or you're mean. You're either a healer or a warrior. You can't be both. That is the biggest effing lie in the world, okay? You can be both. That's why we are healers and we are fighters, okay? So yes, we're and in both. We're not either or. Now the reason why I bring this up again, because I did make a video about that recently, about the either or and how they limited us and all that stuff and convinced us that we're not supposed to fight back. It's because they wanted an easy victim. They wanted an easy target, okay? So here's what I'm trying to say is you got stuck in thinking like, well, I can't fight back. I can't be mean to them because then I'm a bad person. And that's exactly what they taught you. It's like, oh, don't do that. Only bad people do that. Or you're a bad person. Or they may have... anytime you stood up for yourself verbally or physically, oh, how could you do that? And you're like, dude, I was walking down the street and these three people came out and started stabbing me with knives. Well, why did you fight back? Because I didn't want to die. But they try to make you like, oh, you're a horrible person. How could you do that to those poor innocent victims that attacked you with those knives? Okay, I'll give you a real life example. There's a video on YouTube. It's a video short where this little boy goes up and bangs his sister up, her head up against the wall really bad. And the father says, hey, apologize for that. And instead of apologizing, he goes and kind of half-ass bangs his head against the wall. He starts to cry. And the dad goes, oh, how cute, how beautiful. And it's like, and every single person was like, what are you talking about? That little kid's a narcissist. He refused to apologize to his sister or show any compassion or understanding. In fact, even after the father said, hey, got to apologize to your sister. And so that's how early it starts when people are, basically like, so the little girl gets her head banged up against the wall for no reason at all. The little boy, it's on the video, he just walks up to her, grabs her, bang, slams her head against the wall, and he doesn't care. So the little girl gets no attention, but the little boy gets attention because he bangs his head against the wall. So this little girl's crying, and it's like, whoa, what about me? And they're like, well, yeah, what about you? So imagine if that little girl actually banged his head back, then she would have been the bad one. And that's what's happened to all of you. So here's the deal. If somebody puts their hands on me, oh, I have no problem flipping them upside down in a heartbeat. No problem. You don't touch me. You don't do that. But before, when I was in perfect shape, bench 365, I was a champion fighter, boxer, kickboxer, wrestler, studied judo and all that stuff, I would never do that, even if somebody punched me. And it was the weirdest thing. People were like, dude, what's the deal? Like, why do you let people punch you? I'm like, well, because I'm afraid to punch back. I don't want to get in trouble. We're more afraid of punching back than defending ourselves because we don't want to get verbally in trouble because we've been brainwashed into believing, well, you're a bad person then. Like in my family, they attacked me since I was a little boy, and I never, ever defended myself. Finally, when I was 19, I verbally stood up for myself for the first time. They're like, say, you are a monster. Oh my God, you are a monster. I'm like, wait, after all these years, and I finally verbally tell you not to hurt me, not to touch me, and now I'm the monster? But that's the way we were raised. We were brainwashed if we stood up for ourselves, we're the monster. Well, the fact of the matter is, we're not at all. So number one, if you're protecting yourself and defending yourself, hey man, that's on them. That's not on you. You have every right to protect yourself. So here's a couple things that you can do that you probably never even thought of. Number one, let's say somebody's belittling you, being mean to you, and you're just sitting there nice and quiet. Here's what you do. Out of the clear blue sky, lean forward quickly, fastly into their ear and scream as loud as you can into their ear. And tell them to F off, okay? Or whatever you want to say. That will shock, they'll be, whoa, shit. Because they weren't expecting anything from you, not even verbiage. Let's say you're with an abusive person, someone belittling you, treating you like shit, and you're in public, or wait till you go in public. Wait till you're surrounded by a lot of people, like let's say at a restaurant, like an enclosed area, and they're belittling you, and they're saying effed up things about you, especially if the people at the tables around you are hearing, because believe it or not, but they're on your side. They just feel sorry for you. Once in a while, someone may actually speak up for you, but here's what you do. You wait till they kind of dig themselves a little bit deeper and deeper and they say some bad things. They're belittling you, they're cutting you down. What you do is you stand up, push your chair back really quick, and you yell out loud, oh, okay, so you think this about me, you think that about me, and you repeat what they said to you, but you say it really effing loud. Then say within, why in the hell did you ask me out to dinner? Why in the hell did you ask me out here? So you could just belittle me in front of all these people? Well, you know what? You're an asshole, blah, 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 blah. And then boom, just walk out. Public humiliation is a narcissist's worst nightmare. Calling them on their shit is their worst nightmare. They can't deal with it when someone points it out, like, here's what you said, here's what you did, blah, 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 and they're just going, oh shit, they're saying this out loud, damn. Here's another one. Generally, this will be during a Hoover, but it doesn't have to be. So essentially what a narcissist is going to try to do is they're going to try to isolate you. Hey man, give me another chance. Can we at least just sit down and talk? Say, yeah, sure, man. What time and when? And you know what you do? You meet them all alone, but you have your friends just standing around the corner about, I don't know, half a block away or just around the corner, like 20 feet away. And then when you guys start talking, have the friends join you. Say, no, come on. What was it you had to say to me? Please share with all. All of a sudden, they forgot what they had to say, and they become the nice guy. Because in front of people, they're not going to belittle you. They're not going to openly mock you. They're not going to do shit. They're going to suddenly tuck tail and be a little bitch. Now, when I say that word, I don't mean that in accordance with females. I mean that with a male, someone very specific, by the way. So when I use the B word, it's actually being directed towards a male. Here's another one. Let's say they want to meet with you, okay? Let's say maybe it's during the middle of the relationship, or it's not even, they haven't gotten rid of you. Gotta forget the word for that. Say it's not hoovering, in other words. Let's just say it's during, or this could be hoovering. So let's say they want to talk with you, okay? You say, yeah, sure. When do you want to meet? When, where, and how? What you really should do is make sure it's in a public place. When people are there, like at a coffee shop, like at a public area, where you're around people. And here's what you say. Say, yeah, sure. I'm going to go ahead, and let's say you don't have any friends with you. Say, yeah, no problem. And you pull out your iPhone or your Android or even your video camera, and you record them. And they're like, what did you do? It's like, oh, I'm just recording every word you're saying. So in the future, if you try to say, I never said that, I'll have video proof here. Yeah, they don't like that either. So here's the deal, guys. They do not like to be held accountable at all, especially when you can show the people that accuse you or say, hey, this is what so-and-so said about you. Really? Okay, well, here's what he said to me last night. And then play it, and they'll be like, damn. So here's the deal. It's not that you can't fight for yourself or protect yourself or stand up for yourself. It's that you were conditioned and brainwashed to believe that, oh, that's horrible to do that. No. It's horrible to attack innocent people for no reason at all. Is that what you're doing? No. You're standing up for yourself. You're protecting yourself because some asshole has been attacking you and trying to beat you down and destroy you. All you gotta do is be the honey badger and stand up for yourself and start fighting back. Get creative. Start figuring shit out. See, because you know this narcissist better than any of us us do, okay? So you know things that they've said to you or things that are really bugged you, like, whoa, shit. And like, you know, so just repeat it. Do it to them again. They may have said, oh, this happened to my friend and it was so embarrassing. Well, obviously they think that's embarrassing, so do that to them. Their real issue isn't that you can't stand up or fight for yourself. The real issue is you've been brainwashed and conditioned that you can't, and you have this feeling that you can't. So here's the deal. Do it. Do it once, do it twice, do it 3 times. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. It's like anything else in life. Once you do it once or twice, you're like, man, that really wasn't that big of a deal. And man, did that pay off really well. Because it does pay off. Now imagine this. So you're in public at a restaurant and this person belittles you and people and says something rude, says something mean, and you call them on it and you verbally even stand up out of your chair, or if you're standing in line, just verbally call them on what they just said, repeat what they said, repeat it loudly, and they're going to be like, whoa, and literally they'll go, dude, it's just calm down, just calm down. Like, no, I'm not going to calm down. I'm sick and tired of you doing this. This is all you do to me is cut me down, belittle me, blah, 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 and everyone's going to be looking at this dude like, damn. So imagine if every time they wanted to talk to you, you did this. Very quickly, they're not going to want to come around. So they're not going to try to hoover you again. They're going to be like, damn, this person each and every time they fucking, damn, call me on my shit in public and do this and do that. Imagine if every time you record them, even if you're in private, and then you upload it to a YouTube video or you send it to your friends like, hey, this is what so-and-so just said. So do you still believe that jackass? Well, maybe you're a jackass too. And here's the thing, people that are flying monkeys, they don't, when you start pointing the finger at them, they're like, oh, damn. And all of a sudden they rethink everything. And I did that to a lot of people. I said, oh, okay. So this person that you literally never knew, and you've known me for how many fucking years? And you just blindly believe a total stranger because words came out of his mouth? Oh, okay, got it. Cool. Awesome. So you got a stranger's back. Hey, when's the last time you talked to him? Oh, it was 3 months ago? Oh, when's the last time you guys went out? Oh, you never went out? Oh, so you lost a good friend in me, but you gained a non-friend in a total stranger. I got it. Good for you, man. Bye. And then don't ever let them come back in your life. And I'm talking about these flying monkeys or these supposed friends you've known since high school or middle school. Psst, fuck them. And you know what? They realize, like, damn, I fucking blew it. Like, yep, you listened to a total, complete stranger say some bullshit, and you just accepted it blindly. Fuck them. A true friend would never, ever, ever in a billion years just accept someone's words over you. Even if you did something wrong, a true friend would be understanding, would want to talk to you, etc., etc. So anyone who just joins the narcissist against you, they were never your friends. Those are what we call false, fake friends that smile to your face but stab you behind your back. So essentially what really did happen was the narcissist just revealed your false friends. You need to send that narcissist a $50 gift certificate to a restaurant or something. They did you a fucking favor, a big favor that probably saved you tens of thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of heartaches. So here's the deal. It's not a matter of me telling you every little thing that you can do. It's just really getting your brain to click and go, man, I never thought about that. Dude, I'm telling you, public humiliation is their worst fucking fear. They want to look like a perfect person in public. They want to be Beaver Cleaver. They want to be like a pastor or a minister. They are so fake. Call them on it in public and okay, watch this. You got to understand, if you do this once, twice, 3 times, they will never want to be in public with you again. And not only that, but if they are in public with you again, they will never belittle you, cut you down, etc. And if they do, just stand up again and do it all over again. Because let me tell you something about narcissists. They can't stand emotional pain or public humiliation. They cannot deal with that. That is their worst suffering on the planet. You would not believe how powerful you will start becoming once you start doing this. Here's the thing. This is why all these different channels keep telling you, you have the power. You've always had the power. And you're like, what are you talking about? What power? When you start to do this stuff publicly and verbally and out loud, and all of a sudden you watch the narcissist absolutely shrink, and you do it 2 times and they're like, damn, they have no power anymore. And that's how you step into your power. Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Click subscribe, click like, and go ahead and make a donation. There's a button down there in the bottom. Make a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you. Be strong, be aggressive, and be awesome.